Hey boo, hey, how you be? Come on in and talk with me. Bring a friend or bring three. Like the video, for you it's free. Drop a crown and where you from. The queen is here. Let's start the show. Where we gonna end? Nobody know. Now here we go. Here we go. Let's start the show. Ow. Welcome, 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 confessors. Come on in. Press that thumbs up, drop a crown, and speak if you're not a hater or a lurker. We are nothing but good vibes and good times up in here. We accept all opinions and points of views respectfully. Let's get it cracking. Hey boo, hey confessors, how you be? Come on in, talk with me and mod. Yo, we are here for another recap of where's my other light? Of Royal Rules of Ohio, episode 6. I need to fix the title, but this is episode 6, season 1, and we should be expecting to have 2 more episodes. I'm mad at this episode, and I already told mine I was mad, so let's get her on up here and we can talk about it. Hey, Maud!
What's going on?
I'm mad.
Me too.
I'm so upset with this episode. I'm so upset with this episode. First of all, we have been waiting all of this time for Kofi to come back after we have heard everything. And I'm going to be honest, I felt like we got nothing. We got a couple of jaw drops, but I felt like we got nothing. The technical difficulty, my arse.
Bullshit.
I was so upset. The technical difficulty is what I wanted to see. The technical difficulty is what we have been waiting to see in here. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
No, what the hell?
What the hell?
So it starts off right away with them just walking in and going to see him like boom, boom, boom. Let's get right to it. And it was like, let's get this done and over with type of thing. Mm-hmm. He comes in, he's sitting down. Kofi pissed me off. He pissed me off too. He came in right from the beginning. And the girls didn't hold back either. But what are your thoughts on this while I get my light together?
I feel the same way that you are feeling. I feel cheated. And we were waiting for this conversation to happen because we want to find out exactly what's going on. Yeah. I feel like he was very open about exactly what's going on. And because they did not want to air it, could have maybe jeopardized their dad's reputation or something about the business. They had to do what they needed to do. But Kofi must have spoken his truth because in the beginning he was already saying your dad is a liar. You guys are liars just like your dad. So he was ready to go. And I think he really spoke about the situation and he was not sugarcoating things. He said your sister is the worst person
worst employee he ever. I was like, wow. And that's when Thelma lost it.
You gotta have to be ready to receive criticism, or if you're trying to go to people, you really have to come to be ready to listen. Okay, because their cousin Ken had already warned them. Like, why do you have to go? What is it that you're trying? And so once you decide that you're going to have this conversation, we don't care about the technical. We want to, even if there were technical difficulties, that conversation should have been had again.
Well, we saw from the time that Brenda and Kofi had their first interaction, she was ready to go ham on them. So I can only understand what she said to him this time and what he said back, because what he was saying on camera before the technical difficulties, I mean, he's calling Keely Bobo a liar. I'm like, oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. So he said that he said what is he supposed to get out of when he comes to him and tells him one day you're going to run this business. Now, did Papa A really say that? Like,
Probably he did, but maybe he would never meant literally. Sometimes you wanna, boost morale for,
Okay,
or,
yeah.
it's like sometimes your boss is gonna tell you, just work hard. You're gonna be promoted one day. Just work, to encourage you to achieve your goals and stuff like that. And maybe he took it literally, like yes.
Well, well,
It
that's
depends on the way. It depends on the way it was delivered.
yes, that is one thing, and see, that's why I need Akili Bubble to. I need Papa A to be there too. I need Papa A to be part of the conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe even the brother too, because Kofi's father. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the interaction I'm waiting to see. And here's the thing. So there's gonna be two more. There has to be there's like two episodes left. I mean, it's
Oh.
gonna be 8 episodes because it's the formula. Usually, the first season of a show has 8 episodes, especially on
Mm-hmm.
a network like Freeform. It's
Okay.
probably going to be 8 episodes. We're already in. If you remember, and you got to realize um, we're about to see Nana introduce Michael. That's like a grand finale type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's we're gonna let them meet. That's probably gonna happen like at the end of next episode, and they're gonna leave us on the
Mm-hmm.
cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
And then the finale, we meet and everything's great and jolly. You know what I'm saying? That's my
Mm-hmm.
prediction of how it's gonna go. But if the 8 episode formula is what it is,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but I feel that but yeah, I'm not sure what we can get between Papa A and Kofi.
And that's what I was confessions. This is what I was telling you.
Hey,
Even if Hey,
Erica.
Erica, even if they are trying to save stuff for next season, if there is a second season, how do you know there's gonna be a next season? Right?
We
Give
don't know. I
people,
haven't heard. I don't know. So
give the
I
audience, give the audience something. First, you're not telling us exactly what the beef is. We want the juice. We want the and here's the thing. Because it's an African show, I understand the culture. I understand the heaviness of your niece or nephew accusing you of anything that is going to taint your character, especially
mhm.
if you own. Did you see their house? It's like a White House, especially if you're that kind of a
Yes,
guy who commands, that kind of, following, right? If whether it's
exactly.
your business and all that, and brokerage, really, your character is really key. So now you have somebody over here, uh, who is saying, you know what, he's not truthful, he's this and this, and so that really that cuts deep, and it might not be, families might not be able to reconcile, when that happens. And so I get why there were these technical difficulties, but then again, you introduced this topic to us. We didn't know there was any beef.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So here would be my next question. If Kofi decided to cut ties, not only with Papa A but Mama A too, both of
Mhm.
them. Like,
Yeah,
why did you have to do that with both of them?
because
And
that's what happens. That's how it is. I mean, if I have beef
yeah,
with
I
my
mean, yeah, I guess
uncle,
that makes sense.
yeah, if I have beef
Especially
with
if
my
he is
Mhm,
if he's the brother
mhm,
of your father. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Okay, okay, but still, even if that's the case, what is the relationship between Kofi's dad and Papa A? That's a whole nother twist that I'm wondering. If does he feel that he lied to his son, his nephew, your nephew,
Mhm,
and my son?
mhm.
What's that whole situation like? I wonder.
There
Hmm.
has to be something. There has to be something deeper, because or that whatever situation happened really divided the family. Because even you can see, we don't see his Kofi's mom anywhere. When we only see the aunties. The aunties. We don't see the
Yeah.
Kofi's mom. We don't see any siblings. We don't see anything from his, no relatives. All these people that they're calling auntie, they're not really blood related. They're just friends. You know. So
Right. Yeah, because I was like, it made me. I know there was once upon a time I thought about the fact that was Kofi's dad at the name changing, and they just didn't show him, because he came in with his friends or whoever those
Mm-hmm.
guys were that he was with.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't with any family whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe Kofi's the only child, but still, like, why wasn't your father there? Is
Right.
there something deeper
Right.
there?
Right.
Like, because if
Right.
it causes a wedge between your family,
Yeah.
it cuts deep. It cuts deep.
They have to
But
decide.
I don't remember
Confessions. They
what we.
have to decide. They really have
Yeah,
to decide. Do you want to have this a successful show? Now, if you want to have a successful show, you really have to be true to the situation.
yeah. You
You
gotta let
can't
us
have your
in. You gotta let us in. You gotta let us in. I'm hoping they just maybe wanted to play it safe the first season. So I'm really hoping we do get a second season, because it's the second season when you really see something different. Because the first season is over, you know what to expect, you know how it is, you know how the viewers view you, you know the type of perception you want to put out there different from what you've seen the viewers view you.
Mhm.
And it's just so many elements. So I really do want to see them in the second season, just to do a compare and contrast of if there is a difference, and if we get deeper into the family of what's going on, because it seems like a very big family situation. And I feel like if they're gonna put the technical difficulty on an argument between Kofi, Brenda, and Nana, are they even gonna show anything deeper? Because if y'all don't want to show that, like, what are we doing? I mean, we don't want it to be surface this whole time, because then we're gonna get bored, and I don't want to get bored. I want to see I want to see the culture. I want to, like, I
That's the
came for the
problem.
culture, and I'm not getting the
Right.
culture.
Right. Right. Right.
I'm not
Right.
getting the
Right.
culture.
No, it's
I'm
very
getting Bad
surface.
Boy Michael.
It's
I didn't
really
ask for, I didn't ask for Bad Boy Michael. I did not. So let's move on to him anyway. So they go to a party, and he's there once again. They playing truth or dare. They getting a little frisky.
wait. You skip them trying to hire somebody to clean the house.
Oh, I'm just going all around.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know what? Let's go
Okay.
to that second, because I'm just okay. 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 Why was this a thing?
A thing.
We know damn well y'all is not bringing nobody in this house that Mama and Papa A don't know about. And for the way Mama A looked at Keith when he was on the floor scrubbing, like, you would have been a lot more shocked to see some white boy scrubbing your floor.
And we are in America. We don't scrub the floors like that. You use a mop. You do something. Why are you on your knees?
You know what? I didn't even gather that part. Damn, you're right. Why is he on disease? He was doing a lot. I'm like, what is going on here? I was really upset. I'm like, this is not even believable. This is not even believable. It was cute, but it wasn't believable. That could have been used for some culture. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead, you are showing me this white boy scrubbing off flow. I didn't need that in my life. I didn't.
Yeah.
And then they had 3 people to pick from, and Keith was the only dude, and they picked the dude. I'm like,
It
okay,
was also very weird that all those 3 people were white. You know what I mean? Like, what a
yeah, especially when they said we need someone that looks like our friends, and just in case mom pops up, y'all can just say, "Oh, y'all our friend," and everything. And y'all got all these. Come on now, come on. Come on, do better, girls.
yeah. It's
Do
like,
better.
oh my gosh, what are we
Do
doing?
better.
Like,
That's all I'm
what is
saying.
this? Yeah. Anywho, move on to the naughty boy, Michael.
Well, okay, so on to naughty boy, bad boy, Michael. And they playing truth or dare. GS is there. I'm like, why did y'all even show her? What's the point of her? I mean, nothing else came from that storyline either. Just a moment of like, what was that for? It was a little weird, but that they show her. But of course, she's still friends with Nana. So,
Mhm.
but I don't even recall GS and Nana interacting that they showed us. Of course, they probably did, but we didn't
Yeah.
see that. It would be
Hmm.
important for us to see that, don't you think? Because
Yeah.
to us, then y'all just showing her for no reason.
I mean,
I don't.
confession. Oh, I don't know. I don't know
I
what
don't.
I don't know.
Yeah, like I'm a little. This episode confused me slightly. That's all I'm saying. It's slightly, just a little bit. But yeah, whatever. But they played Truth or Dare, and oh my goodness. So Nana got the dare of show us your sex face, and she was so hesitant to do it. She didn't want to do it, and then all she really did, she made more noise than she did a face.
This
She was
it's
like,
just
"Oh, that's not my real face." And then she's like, "Oh, so you have a new face? So you are having sex?" I'm like, "Oh goodness, why y'all putting her on blast?"
uh, it's at that point I realize how old I am. I'm like, what's this? What's this bullshit?
Right. So then they jumped right back to Michael and Truth or Dare, and well, I don't know which one he got, but he got asked the question like, "Who have you had sensual thoughts, dreams about, or whatever? Is there anyone in this room or something like that?" And he was like, "Yeah, she in this room," and everyone was like, "Ah!" Like, oh, they made me so mad this episode. I'm so mad at them.
It was
I'm so
confusion.
upset.
It was lack of substance. Because then after that, you tell me why is the girl upset because of an ex and a pic? Why?
Yeah, so she was not only just she was just mad, but she was mad at cousin Kenny himself because he told her about it. And I'm like, don't shoot the messenger, Thelma. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't do that. But this is old Kyle. And
Ah,
this whole time I'm thinking they're saying Kyle and it's Cal. And I'm like, okay, thank you for
wait,
clarifying that.
wait. That she looks like her. She looks like Thelma. Isn't that Thelma? Oh, that's a
Yes.
random girl.
Yeah, yes, that's that's I thought that's Thelma. I thought
Yeah, yeah.
that's
Okay.
yeah, that's Thelma. They're not, of course they're not gonna show the picture of the girl. So that's
Oh,
just
so
showing a
then
picture of him and her when they were
okay,
together.
okay. Carl is a handsome fella, tall,
Yeah,
tall.
he's very
Okay,
handsome. Yeah,
okay.
so I can see
Yeah.
why maybe she's a little heartbroken. He is a little fine specimen. Go ahead, girl. You pick him. So now I can see why Homeboy wasn't her speed at the what you call it when they went rock climbing. Yeah, that's not her type.
But right, but see, I think at some point we needed to see his picture or to see who this Carl is because they have emphasized so much on Carl XX. We needed to see who this person put a, a,
Yeah.
a face to the name. So again, I don't know what producers are doing. I just don't understand what they're doing. Um,
I
it's
don't
all
know.
over the place.
I don't know. And I don't want to blame the cast because it's not them because they're just doing their thing, but how production is going and cutting this and editing this, like I don't know who is doing this, but y'all did a very horrible job this episode. Terrible. Like what was this? Y'all gave us nothing to really talk about. But y'all did, but then y'all had wanted to have technical difficulty and not show us what went down and what was said. But
Right.
that's what we was here for. And that's why I'm so upset. I'm like, oh my, and I thought it was gonna be such a great treat that the first thing we gonna get the episode is this bomb dropping conversation. I thought we was gonna have to wait till the middle or the end to get it. But they gave it to us right in the beginning, and this is what they gave
Right.
us. I was so upset.
Yep.
Yes.
Me too.
Totally
Me too.
pissed. Totally pissed. Okay, did
Hmm.
anything else happen? Yeah. So once Selma saw the picture, she ended up leaving
Mhm.
and everything. And that's when Mama A caught Keith in the kitchen floor scrubbing him like somebody. And then Brenda came in to explain and all that good stuff. So the only other thing to talk about is Brenda and her gap year. She is very scared to tell the parents about the gap year. Um, so I guess that's a big thing to not.
Mhm.
That's not good back then.
No.
What
Yeah.
talk about it with me? What? Why is that not?
Um.
Why?
Uh. Why are you taking a gap year? Why are you not continuing with your education? Finish and then you start looking for a job. Okay. Why? What are we doing? That's why you see the mom can. She can. What do you mean that you want to figure out what exactly you want to do? What kind of law you want to? No, you can figure out whatever you need to do and continue. There's no. Why are we wasting time? And she's only 21 years old. The girl is only
Well,
21
she
years
said
old.
she's burnt out. She did college in 3 years. You know,
Yeah.
finishing that
Um.
quick is a lot.
It's a lot, and you understand where she's coming from. When she says it's too much, she wants a break, and
Yeah, especially
her
law.
mental
Like
health.
that's gotta be hard.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
gotta want to break. And I feel that
Mm-hmm.
she's feel that all she's ever done was go hard to get to the next level. And she's at the point where she wants to break, and she's at the point where she's old enough to make that decision for herself.
I'm
But
happy
they
she's
have to.
doing it.
But she's got to be old enough to know that the consequences that come with it. You got to be ready to ride with them too, Shorty.
But I'm glad that she's standing up for whatever she feels. Like, no, I'm not gonna overwhelm myself. I need a break. And nowadays I see kids doing that. Michelle Obama's daughters, is it Maria? Yeah, she took a year off. This Nowadays kids are doing that just so take a break.
I mean, it's
Watch.
your life. At the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
as much as they want to put the culture on the girls, I feel like maybe we haven't given them much grace, because we have to realize that they were born here. This is all that they
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
young, so they're not
Yeah.
ready for all of that, because
Right.
when you grow up here, your mindset is completely different from
Different.
growing up
Correct.
there.
Correct.
So their mindset is not into all of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they have
Mm-hmm.
not grown up in this culture of, because this is their
Mm-hmm.
culture. You
Right.
know?
I
So
agree.
I feel that that parents need to actually take that into account also, and to understand that your girls are, adults basically.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta. I'm wondering, like, when, like, is it a bad thing to move out on your own before you get married? Is that considered a
No,
bad thing? Could
no,
you do
it's a good
fine?
thing. It's a good thing. Yeah.
So I'm wondering
It's a,
why Thelma hasn't, moved on her own. She's got her own fitness thing going, real estate going. I'm surprised she's not living on her own.
I,
I wonder if she actually does, and maybe just for filming they're there.
but then that house is so big. She doesn't even have to be in the same area with. You can
True.
have your own wing. This wing is for her. This wing is for this. Like they can still have their own. Even they can get married and still live there. I mean, I feel
I
like
would love
everybody
a
can.
tour of the house. I would love a tour. When next time they go live, I'm gonna ask, can she give us a tour? They're gonna give us a tour of the
I
house.
know. Oh my gosh,
That
it's
would be a lot of fun.
it's
So that's where it ended with so Brenda asking them about the gap year. Mama A was like, I will help you find out what you want to do. She was like, I ain't taking that. And I've noticed, even with the whole tattoo thing and any other thing, Mama is vocal more than Papa
more
is.
than that. More than that. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
completely.
Even when Brenda was talking about the year, and she's like, "This is too much over me." You can see Daddy has a little bit more sympathy
Hmm.
towards this situation. Mom is like, "No, a year for what? Why do you need a year?"
Like what? Like she ain't even trying to hear it, because she got
Yeah.
something for you. She gonna correct this. Like this is not the way. I know she was like, "Oh, what have I done?" And it's like I wanted, and as soon, and it was funny because I wanted to ask have they been to Ghana or back to Ghana or whatever. But right when I was about to ask was when she had ended her live, so I didn't get to ask. But that is, yeah, I did, yeah. I hope that she'll
Yeah,
answer that.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, but I'm
Because
predicting two more
yeah.
episodes left. But next week we get the aunties. We get some auntie
Yes.
action next week again. So I'm excited about to see the aunties and see what they got
Mm-hmm.
going on. They look like they about to have
Mm-hmm.
them a good old time. A
I
good,
love them. I
a good,
love them.
a good time. So I'm excited to see that. Um, and then Nana's gonna be introducing Bad Boy Michael at the party, another party. So and we saw in the trailer how the parents are looking like, what is this? Now this I think Papa A might say something this time. Because the look
Yes.
on his face that he was looking from
He's
afar
not
like
joking. Yeah, he's
nigga.
like and you're smiling. And you're smiling. You think it's funny.
Yep. I was like, ooh, he in
Yeah,
in
I know.
trouble.
That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting.
But why should be? But I'm gonna be mad if it's nothing, and then it's just gonna be something simple, just like they've been giving us. I need them to either that or it's just not working out. That it's just a half-hour show. Make it an hour show and give us some substance, please. And thank
Mm-hmm.
you, freeform producers, whoever, Universal, who's ever behind this. Please make this a 1 hour show and give us some substance. Like we could have
Mm-hmm.
saw a lot more than what we did because we really
Mm-hmm.
wanted to see a lot
Yeah,
more.
like
Hey, KK, hey, hey, hey.
hi.
Really wanted to see a
Yeah,
lot more. I was
it
really
doesn't.
upset.
Yeah, because even and it's a very short. Like you said, it's only 30 minutes. You're not glued. You're not like, oh my gosh, I want to watch.
Yeah, it's like as soon as it gets somewhere, the scene is over. Like you can't get into it. You can't get into it because the scenes are so quick. So yes, the half-hour formula isn't working right now for this show. We need it to be an hour so we can have some more. Like I need more because why did y'all show GS for 2.2 seconds and that was it? Like what was the point of y'all showing her what's been going on since then? And then you see, no, there's something that I missed something because you see, because wasn't that GS that was standing next to Thelma when cousin Kenny was showing her the picture of Kyle?
Yes, yes,
So I'm like, wait a minute,
yes,
what did I miss? Now
yes.
y'all
They're cool.
like
They're not.
for you to come up with her in such about a situation so personal and touchy, knowing you did this to me too, basically. Like,
Yeah.
was it this? Was it Kyle that GS did it with?
No, no. But back in high school,
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
let me get my mind right. Let me get my mind right, girl. Let me get my mind right. But you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, where did we miss to where y'all that comfortable to where she coming with you in a situation like this and cousin Kenny talking about it openly to her? He made the point like y'all cool, y'all friends, y'all whatever. Like, what did
Mm-hmm.
I miss?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Something is amiss to me.
Yeah, me too. I'm like,
I'm gonna need Thelma to do another live
yeah.
because I've got more questions. Oh my god, I need this interview. I've got so many questions for her. This is
Yep.
crazy. Like I have so many questions. I just don't get it. Oh my goodness. So I just need more. I need more auntie. I need more auntie. Like I need my auntie Abigail fix like every episode, and I don't like when I don't get no auntie Abigail. That's not right.
No.
Cousin Kenny cool. And we see him a lot. Like, what's his story? We see it a lot of you insert yourself, cousin Kenny. What's your story, Cousin Kenny? I need to find Cousin Kenny on Instagram. I
Yeah.
have so many questions. So many.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so hopefully we'll get more answers within these last two episodes. I don't know if Freeform want to be nice to give us maybe 45-minute finale at least. Like
Right.
tie it up in a little bow. I will be happy if they tie it up in a little bow and we have an explosive finale to make us want to wait for season 2.
Or if they give us a reunion.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
Mm.
Ooh, I like your thinking, Maud. I like your I like your thinking, Maud.
See? Yeah.
Yeah, a
We have,
reunion would be
yeah.
good
We
too.
have somebody who's gonna ask questions.
Yes, like who would they get? Who would they get to host it? I wonder.
They
Like,
have to get somebody who has an African understanding of the culture
yeah,
of
they
yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need them having. I don't need them having like
Yeah.
they had Andy trying to talk about race issues with
Right.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Let's get it right if
Mm-mm.
that is the case, if there were to be one. But that would be so dope if there was one. But
Mhm.
please let there be a season 2. I mean, I'm advocating for it. It's still a good season. You know, I still enjoyed it. It's still something fresh, still something new.
Something
But,
new.
you know, we just got a couple of pointers.
Right.
Just a
It,
few.
it, it has the show has a lot of potential.
Absolutely.
So so
Absolutely.
we are
Absolutely.
here because we love it. They are beautiful girls. They are very beautiful girls, very intelligent. The mom is as funny as they come. Their aunties are amazing. Dad looks amazing. So
Yes.
the family they have a lot of potential. So
It does. So
mhm.
give us more. Give us
Give us
more.
more.
We would
Give us
appreciate it.
more. Give us
Please
more.
and thank you. We don't mean to be harsh about it, but that's just letting y'all know
No.
that we enjoyed the show. We enjoy the family, and we just want to see more. We need more depth of it so we can talk about it in depth. Because I have so many
Hmm.
more questions. Like I
Hmm.
really do feel left out. How GS is just standing next to them in this situation. It just threw me off.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's all. That's it.
Hmm.
Anything else you have to add to this, Mon? Before we
Uh,
close this out? Let's see. I
no,
talked about everything. Brandon talked to Kofi, rambling, disagreements, personal. I wonder what they'll disagree. I really need to know what the disagreements are between Kofi. So yes, we need that.
yeah,
We need that would be a great conversation for a finale.
yeah, yeah,
Um, but was he really trying to sabotage? It's
yeah.
just a lot. And I need Achilles to be able to speak. Papa Ada needs to speak for himself. Did he or did he not say that Kofi may run the company one day?
Yeah. And I
So
also want to know, I want a continuation of Thelma. I want her to explain why did she feel so offended? Why did she have to leave the party? Why couldn't she talk to, cousin Ken and say, yo, what are you doing? Why be dramatic and leave? And, I want to know more about that, you know.
well, see. This is where I felt like it felt on deaf ears because they were getting to explain that she knows this girl, but they didn't go into depth of like how she knows this girl, how long she's known this girl. Like, is she a friend, a foe? She cool, that cool? Like what? Like you
And
just like you see her in passing, you see her in group settings. Has she been to any other functions that we have seen that y'all have been to and just ain't pointed her out in the crowd? And you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't show her face.
no, and also, why what does that have to do him posting a female on his social media? What does that have to do with, oh, we broke up because he said he wants to spend more time with the family? Okay, he can spend more time with the family. What does that have?
Because they broke up so he could spend time with the family, but here you
Correct.
are posted up with another woman. I thought you needed to spend time with the family. How you spending time with the family, but then you ain't got another girl? Why you couldn't stay with me? That's why. You done me to spend time with the family, but you went and got another girl. See, I think, and for me, I need them to be more distinct. Maybe I need to be. Maybe the timeline is very necessary to know right here because
Mhm.
she's. It seems like it's still new to her
Yes,
to walk
yes,
out like that.
right. And the
Like
guy has moved
fresh,
on. The guy has another. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you know.
yeah.
It seems like it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's fresh. So
Mm-hmm.
that's just my thought about it. Just
I
again, if
agree.
we had more time, maybe they could have let us know more. Just a thought. Tip, tip, hint, hint. But next week we will be back with another episode, and it should be lots more fun because we're gonna get some anti-action in the way that they was cutting up the couple minutes that they showed them. It is going to be a treat.
It's gonna be fun.
I
It's
cannot
gonna be.
wait. I cannot wait. And
Mm-hmm.
Mad, you are back with Dubai tomorrow night, right?
Yes. Uh huh.
Tomorrow night. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I hopefully I'll be able to make it. I do have to set up for my brother's stuff, so hopefully that will be done in time. But if so,
Oh,
I will be joining because I'm getting off early. So if you
okay.
go on at 9,
Yeah.
I might be able to. But if you do go on later, I'll definitely be able to join. But whatever you and Erica
Okay.
do, I'll be there in the cut, whatever y'all
Okay.
decide to do.
Perfect.
Okay, okay. And of course we will
Okay.
be back
Okay.
Sunday with Love and Marriage
Marriage
Huntsville.
Council.
You know. And just to let y'all know, me and Mod will be doing the Braxtons when they start next month. Okay. So come get
Mm-hmm.
your Braxtons fix over here, over here, over here,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
over. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for joining. Exactly,
Everybody.
Erica. See you tomorrow.
See
All
ya. Bye,
right.
everybody.
Thanks for watching.